Another E3 has come and gone, and it was filled to the tits with so much confetti that I was farting streamers. That is why today I thought I would recap our 5 favorite stories from this year's expo. So grab a hold of those joysticks and here we go! As many of you know, Nintendo has and always will be my first love when it comes to gaming. However, even I have begun to feel like a clueless girl in a shitty relationship. The very company who once brought me such joy as a wee tot has left me a little more than frustrated in my adult years. I mean, every year I wait for an announcement that could possibly turn things around, and I mean, you could have at least shown us some Zelda gameplay. You know, it would have been the equivalent of receiving a bouquet of flowers after a shitty fight. A nice 5-minute distraction from the true problems you and I are having, Nintendo. But no, like the codependent ass that I have become, I've decided to throw one of your announcements on here. But I'm getting real tired of coming up with excuses for you. Anyway, it was announced that Fox will be barrel-rolling his way back into our lives, but this time on the Wii U. Star Fox Zero's announcement trailer is by far Nintendo's highlight at E3. It was nice to see Fox at the helm of an R-Wing, though this time it looks like our series' signature ship has the ability to take things to land in a bipedal mode. Gameplay looks like what fans of the series have come to expect, and even as a jaded Nintendo fangirl, I cannot wait to get my hands on that damn game this holiday season. Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? Every E3 since 2009, Sony fans have had one burning question that continued to go unanswered. What the hell is going on with The Last Guardian? I know I'm not really going against the grain here when I say that us here at AC were tremendous fans of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, so we have been very patiently waiting for any and all announcements concerning this game, whose early footage mesmerized the hell out of us, you know, when it was originally announced for PS3. The silence from Team Ico was pretty much due to the fact that the game switched development from PS3 to PS4 back in 2012. This was after the PS3's limitations became more apparent further into the development process, so now, finally, this giant, breathtaking bird dog, man bear pig thing has shown his majestic face into the light once more and has a targeted release date for 2016. The Sega Dreamcast was one of those anomalies in consoles that shined bright but burnt out fast. However, it did carve out quite the cult fan base, and perhaps its greatest legacy is the celebrated Shenmue franchise. After 2 incredible games, sadly, a proper conclusion to the series has been 15 years removed. No one thought what happened at E3 was going to happen, and in an ironic turn of events, it occurred on the Sony stage, since PS2 was pretty much the nail on the Dreamcast's coffin. Shenmue's lead designer Yu Suzuki announced a Shenmue 3 Kickstarter, and the project reached its funding goal within several hours. In an incredibly well-received maneuver, Microsoft announced that with the help of an online patch, about 100 games from the Xbox 360 library will be fully playable on the Xbox One. This is pretty huge, especially in a day and age where last-gen consoles still sell amazingly well, making backwards compatibility a less financially viable feature as in the days of the PlayStation 2. As big as that news was from Microsoft, Sony shat all over it with possibly the biggest fan service of all friggin' time. What was old is new again, as the HD remake for Final Fantasy VII for the PS4 is actually happening! The announcement trailer gave us chills up our core, and ugh, please don't fuck this up. A chance to relive some of our fondest gaming memories and in glorious HD realism. It seems too good to be true, and I've made this known before, but my thoughts on gaming remakes are far more liberal than my thoughts on movie remakes. Advancements in technology occur at such breakneck speeds. This is especially true when it comes to gaming. So much so that I would argue that its contribution to the medium is far more effective on its audience than, let's say, the impact of adding state-of-the-art special effects for a film remake. Film, for us, is still so performance-driven that many of the remakes seem frivolous, where a game has the chance to grow and mature as we have. We are so excited and nervous at the same time. FF7 is near and dear to many of our hearts, so we hope to experience something fresh and familiar at the same time. Ugh, so many highlights from this year's E3, you you guys Star Wars Battlefront, Uncharted 4, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Mad Max? What was your favorite moment, and what game or games are you looking forward to getting your hands on in the not too distant future? Share your thoughts and comments below, and as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please note that assassins have your heads lined up in their scopes right now, and if you don't visit aggressivecomics.com within the next 5 minutes, your skulls will turn into a mist of brain batter and bone fragments. Kisses. Stay geeky, my friends.